Yeah.
All right. Welcome everyone to Dresden Files. While everyone gets into the roll 20, so I can give out fate chips and things.
I am in fate chips. I mean, roll 20s.
You are in both.
Yes. I exist.
I exist, therefore the world must not. Wait. Good lord, that'd be a scary aspect on a player.
Travis is in. Patrick is in. We are waiting on the staff.
In.
Did you say you're in?
Yep.
I see you now. Anyone below their refresh?
I am not.
I think the only one in danger of that is going to be Patrick.
Yeah, that was the question.
I think my refresh is 2, so...
Alright.
Yeah, it is.
I like how you removed or covered up the current allies and current threats with all of the NPCs down there, because we're really not sure who's a threat and who's an ally right now.
I'm scared of everybody.
I think the smart ones are those of us who left. Because this shit show's gonna be great.
To be fair, current threats, current allies is really only in like a combat situation. I was just lazy in leaving it up there, but thank you for the, the belief that I was doing something better than that.
God.
I am glad you have that much faith in me, my love.
What?
I said I'm glad you have that much faith in me, my love.
Yes, always.
So, what happened last time on Dresden Files?
I don't know what happened at the beginning.
I mean, I can sum up the entire last session with the sentence, Trixie found love. Maybe.
Now, Trixie didn't know what she's getting into.
We escaped from the Alabaster, but not before Jeremy decided to look at the monstrosity that is the ceiling and then start coming on to Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Who decided to eat him because he was totally asking for it.
Yeah, pretty much. To be fair, yeah.
Which they then went back, everybody went back to LeBlanc's after they had been separated. Jeremy was left tied up in a room to cool his heels.
He wasn't really tied up, but...
I was left in a locked room.
In my headcanon, he was tied up. But...
That just makes that entire scenario completely different.
Yep. The rest of us kind of talked about what happened. Regina yelled at Lizzie, as per normal. Ashton decided to go find Candy. Connor decided to go check on Ian. And then things got really quiet. And Lizzie's mom sense went off. Only to find Trixie in coitus with Jeremy.
To be fair, the other two hadn't left yet. Your mom says just, twigged off in the middle of them still being there.
Oh. Okay. So that became a whole big issue of Lizzie being pissed at Jeremy for taking advantage of Trixie. Because that's the only way that situation went down. Only way.
The only way. Totally. You haven't seen Jeremy's charm, though. Apparently, this
Oh no,
goddamn.
I got an uphand close to Jeremy's charm. So Lizzie then did what any good mother would do in that situation and tried to get Trixie to take birth control. Which Trixie refused. And kind of while they were having that discussion heart to heart, Serona showed up wanting to see Trixie and Jeremy. So everyone gathered together in the main room, and this lovely brunette woman decided to glom Jeremy. And that is where we ended things.
Jeremy felt weird and awkward. Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll start back in that scene.
Okay. So what was exactly happening is they just showed up and
Lena has run over to you, Jeremy, wrapped her arms around you, and laid the biggest kiss she has ever laid on you. Right on the lips. Just deep lips and tongue and everything. Just, you know.
Jeremy's confused. No, Jeremy says this.
She's like, what's the matter? Just because it's been a while, don't mean you've forgotten about me. Don't tell me that you've forgotten about your girlfriend.
I what now? Wait, what?
So, Trixie.
I'm gonna grab Trixie's arm and prevent a murder.
All right.
she kind of looks at you and goes, "You know I can control people with my mind, right?" Selena goes there and she just like kisses you again, just starts like, you know, like running her hands up and down your chest.
This is a little awkward.
Well,
can we stop?
But it's been so long.
Yeah. That's the
Forever,
thing.
and then you ran off and I didn't know where to find you.
You would like appear every
Oh, that's not
several
important.
weeks.
What's important is that
that's really important here, because I just thought you were just kind of using me for sex.
Would you both be quiet?
Wow. Okay.
He kind of turns and looks at her. It's like, how rude. He's just like, I will deal with you later, sweetie. I'm here for. She's like, I'm here for completion of our bargain and to discuss other terms. Regina kind of looks and goes, what other terms? Okay, we just gotta. Something happened, and it really pegged the audio.
Was it me?
I don't know. I think something chimed or something.
Goddamn Windows update.
All right, that might be it. Okay. All right. Yeah, someone just sent something through Table Talk. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't see anything.
Maybe someone pinged something else on. I'm doing a test of something. All right. So it might have been something from Discord, but I think I muted the thing now, so that should be all good. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so so and it's like, Regina's like, "What do you mean terms?" It's like, "Well, I am here to discuss the spoils of my victory." She's like, "Your victory?" He goes, "Well, yes. I defeated Magnus for you. I am entitled to the spoils of my victory."
I was under the impression that he still lived.
She just kind of waves her hand. It's like semantics. The only reason you got as far as you did is because my champion summoned me in to do battle.
Hi.
Therefore, I make claim upon the spoils. Regina kind of, starts crossing her arms, and she's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, well, I am demanding a proportion of what is conquered be rightfully given over as my price for my assistance.
So you want to change the bargain?
No. I mean, perhaps I'd be willing to take slightly less for slightly more. But I did my deal. The bargain was made for me to assist you so that no one would die. And I ensured that none of any of your group, died.
So what spoils is it that you think that we have obtained?
Well, you have retained de facto leadership of this city. Regina seems to get really, really upset as she points that out. A property of several properties, including a casino.
Wait, we took over a casino? I just thought we kind of stormed it.
Well, to the victor go the spoils. Magnus isn't here to run his own casino. He's been driven off.
No, but it's still property in his name, and he probably has people in place.
Those people can be dealt with. Looks over at Regina, goes, I mean, or are you willing to just let the casino go to the people who it rightfully belongs to? And you can see Regina just kind of bites her lips really tight. Cat. So, Miss LeBlanc, is the casino part of the spoils you plan on claiming? I got the cat. We got a staff coming out here.
Sorry, I was trying to deal with the cat.
Cat.
Cat because cat wanted attention, so didn't realize I was over here for some reason. Called the cat over, now the cat's getting all the attention she wants. So Regina kind of bites her lip and goes, "No, I had intended to go in and claim the casino for myself now that we have removed Magnus." So she kind of gestures. Then that means it is part of the spoils.
It would be unfair of us to divide the spoils without also considering our other allies in this matter.
Fair enough. I'm willing to postpone this decision. I'm willing to come here and take what's mine and be on my way. Kind of looks at Trixie. Trixie kind of looks down. Serena just holds out her hand. Trixie kind of shrugs off Elizabeth's shoulder and walks over. Puts her hand on top of Serena's. And Serena closes her eyes. And when she opens them, her eyes are somewhat glowing. She tightly grips Trixie, who seems like she starts, crying out a little bit in pain as Serena becomes gaunt and pale and very, very skeletal. And an unhealthy pallor upon her skin. For a second, it looks as if she's been stitched together. Various segments of a patchwork woman, all sewn in. And as this happens, all of a sudden, the various bodyguards in the room collapse. And when I say collapse, I'm not meaning they fall over flat on their face. I mean they collapse like Obi-Wan Kenobi at the end of his duel with Darth Vader. Like, just suits with goo in them. And then, a moment later, the room is full. And Serena's there, and she kind of holds up her hand, and she's just like, "Oh." She's now got a skull mask on her face. Sort of. Like, she's now sort of got a skull sort of painted on her face. She's just like, interesting.
What does Trixie look like right now?
Trixie looks like she's in pain. She's kind of like clutching her arm, and she's like kind of like fallen to one knee in front of Serena, who's just kind of standing there, sort of looking at her hand, which seems to be, flashing in and out of being skeletal and patchwork and human, as she's just like kind of shudders. And then she goes and like she raises her hand, and it turns dark, and she sort of rips the air open, and a tear forms, and from there a sort of portal opens up, and inside portal, go to sleep. So, a way opens up. And inside, you see what looks to be marauding zombie warriors. And they just kind of stand, and it's like one of them just crawls out and walks, and he just kneels down before Sirona, and Trixie just kind of looks away. She's cradling her arm. What are you guys doing?
Is Lena still hanging
Oh no,
over me?
Lena is hugging you tight.
Oh Jesus! I would have like when Sirona said stop, I would have kind of like pushed her off because that would have been a cue to be like, no, stop. And she
Elizabeth
couldn't
is
hit
gonna
me yet.
kind of like go over to Trixie and kind of like wrap her arms around her.
Regina comes up also to like. She doesn't really kneel down, but like kind of just standing there, like next to Trixie. It's like, be like, I'm in here. I'll be strong for you. Don't worry about it. Like,
GM,
yeah.
the warrior, is he just like a skeletal zombie thing that I'm just like nondescript kind of deal, or is there
Have you seen
they
the
wearing
first-
like a type of armor?
Have you seen the first Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yes.
All right. He looks like the pirates did in the moonlight.
Okay. What kind of armor are they wearing?
He's got.
Could I like roll a intelligence roll for that? Like, see if I can identify it if it's identifiable.
Oh, one looks like he's wearing a Viking armor. One of them looks like he might be wearing a World War One outfit. One looks like that's a Nazi uniform. Okay.
Huh. And the bodyguards that Trixie had before, they didn't look like zombie things, right?
No.
Huh.
Trixie is not looking at you, and she's not looking at the things there. Just kind of whispers to Elizabeth, "Can we go?"
Elizabeth is gonna look up at Sirona and say, if that is all, we will inform you when we set a meeting.
Very well. Trixie. No, she goes, Lena, Jeremy, come. We have much to discuss. So Lena just kind of continues to grab Jeremy and start trying to pull him.
Jeremy's feeling a little bit awkward about the grabbing. Jeremy's like, no, you're gonna not. Please don't touch me. Like he says that. Like, good God, please don't.
It's like, oh, honey, I know how you get embarrassed, but don't worry. We'll be alone in private soon, and we can do
Embarrassed
all
is
the
not the
touching you
right
want.
word for
And
it.
she slaps you on the ass.
Oh my God. This is
You
gonna
can
take a
feel
million conversations.
just tense in your arms, Elizabeth.
I'm gonna kind of like cradle her against my chest, pat her head.
Wait, where am I going?
I mean, you're being pulled away by Lena, and you've been commanded to go by Sirona.
Oh, by Sirona. I'm gonna continue to attempt to break away from Lena, and I'm gonna ask Sirona, where am I going?
Just follow. I don't say I don't employ you to ask questions. I employ you to follow.
I mean, I thought that was part of the reason why Oh
You
my God.
said what?
I thought part of the reason why I work with you is because I do.
She just kind of turns and looks around. She's like, "Do you have something to say to me here in front of all of these other people?"
Well, first off, Lena, not your boyfriend. You came by like 3 times and we had sex. And that was legitimately it.
she stamps her feet and goes, "What is wrong with you, Jeremy?
I
You
mean,
are
literally what I
Are
just
you
said.
saying what we had wasn't special? I mean, oh,
No, it wasn't.
it was.
Jeremy, just go. You've done enough damage.
I could always do more, but no, it wasn't special. What part about it was?
So you're saying that you would just have sex with anyone without caring about them?
That's what you did.
Trixie goes like ramrod straight at saying that.
Jeremy,
Yeah.
don't answer that question and get out of our club right now.
Okay.
You can have your lover spat outside.
Okay.
How rude. Not sure I like that one.
Oh, she's cool.
Steph, I'm sorry. I love the fact
Yeah.
Maybe if someone taught you some self-control.
Eh.
And Serena just kind of looks at you and goes, "That's funny, coming from you." Lena. Jeremy, come.
I'm coming.
There's a chip on you, Jeremy.
Oh, what is that for?
Supernatural agent of chaos. It's being
Oh,
compelled
yeah. Yeah, no.
super hard during
I'll go. I'm literally marked by her power. What am I gonna fucking do?
You walk away. They lead you out. Trixie just kind of, breaks away, goes up into her room, closes herself in alone, and Elizabeth, you can just hear her crying. Just bawling. It's muffled. Like she's doing it into a pillow. But
Trixie, let me in, please.
whoa! Did you hear that?
I heard that there was noise, and I can gather what it was.
Yeah, it's almost like she's speaking into a pillow.
I know. We can plot how to kill him if it'll make you feel better.
I don't want to kill him.
Okay, her.
Maybe a little. That might be better, but she's like goddess. Or goddess is
We'll,
big.
Yes, one is, but I'm pretty sure that the annoying brunette isn't.
What do you want?
Tell you I love you. And Jeremy's an idiot if he can't see how special you are.
You hear something move to the door, and the door unlocks. Doesn't open, but it unlocks. And then something walks away, and then there's a thump. You know, something falling onto a pad of some sort.
I'm gonna open the door and then go sit next to her on the bed.
Trixie's back face first in the bed.
I know. Sit next to her and rub her back.
Alright.
I know boys are stupid.
Not just the boys. I suppose it is the boys. The other boys. My friends.
Just because they're gone for right now doesn't mean that you won't be able to get them back.
She has control over them. She made them look like that. They don't like looking like that. And she made them look like that.
Do you know it was the same guys?
It has to be. I think I just need to be alone.
Alright. You know you can call me if you need anything, right?
I know. Are you gonna run back into danger again?
No, I'm gonna go home.
Okay. Don't do anything stupid.
It's kind of hard, Trixie. You know that's my MO.
Yes, just stop it.
I'm getting better.
No, you're not. You were getting better, and then you did the thing.
But I didn't call Voldemort.
You didn't call Voldemort. I nearly called Voldemort. But I didn't. Because the kids. Because if I call Voldemort, he's gonna ask questions. Questions that I don't have the answers to. I have the answers to, but I don't want to give them to him.
If he shows up, he's gonna have to get through you, through me, through Gina, through
He's a
Lucky.
fucking wizard, he'll do it.
He'll try. He'll try, but I guarantee that he won't succeed.
Maybe. kind of need to be left alone.
All right. I love you.
Love you too.
I'm gonna like kiss her hair and then shut the door behind me.
Tell the Rugrats Auntie Trixie loves them most.
I will.
She just kind of turns over and now she's just staring up at the ceiling as you walk out.
Yeah.
And that's all right. So I think we're gonna go to Connor.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then we'll go to Ashton, and then we'll circle back around to Jeremy.
Okay.
Okay.
I am fascinated in listening.
I'm glad.
I'm learning things.
So, Connor, you go back home to a completely dark house.
All right.
What was the house like again that you have?
I remember it was something. I don't even know what you call it. One of those, like, not an apartment, but like not a condo. It's like surprisingly big, but somewhat fancy. I forget the word.
Condominium?
I guess.
It is a condo. Condominium would be the thing, yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's about right. Like, not a massive place, but more than enough for 2 people. Decently well furnished. Oh yeah, it does have a broken TV. Oops. Which I didn't. I think I cleaned up some of it. But yeah, it was.
How did the TV break again?
I was about to ask this.
I believe when after Connor met, honestly, her name was Beverly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so pissed off he destroyed his heavy bag and it destroyed the TV as well, I believe.
Okay.
Still, it was better than punching a warden in the face, because that would have ended badly.
Mm-hmm.
Audio self-control, or that could have been horrible.
Actually, no. He's he isn't at your house. He's at the hospital. Remember, he's in a coma.
Yeah, we had him stored at my house for the time being.
Oh, you had him
Trixie,
at your house? Oh.
yeah, and Trixie had guys watching over him, but shit, no one's been watching over him for like the past couple of hours then. Hope he's okay. Shit. Sudden realization, start moving fast to the house.
You walk into the house, and it looks like someone either entered or left in a hurry, and your house looks kind of trashed.
I'm not too surprised by that. Didn't look
Like-
great when I left.
Well, it looks like that it's quite possible that several people have been in and out of your house taking things.
Ah, shit. I don't know if her guys would have thought to lock the doors with how much of a hurry she was in.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, sees that and it's like, yeah, shit, my stuff's good. Is Ian okay? And just immediately bolt to his bed.
All right. There is one room. There is one door that is still locked. That's still closed. All the other ones are like hanging open.
All right. I'm guessing that's the door to the bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay. then yeah, that's where I'm gonna head towards. It's like I should search the house first, but secure the most important room first.
Roll me alertness.
It's not initiative, it's not combat. Yep. So that would be a +3. Or I can get 2 pluses, that works too.
Alright. You open up the door, and you avoid stepping in the puddle of goo at the door that has a very fine suit and an earpiece in it.
Trixie. Good lord, and dear Trixie to me more, please.
What?
She had one of her guys there even at the very end.
Oh,
awesome.
good person.
Oh my god, she is one of the best.
Jeremy's a horrible person, sort of. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah. I can't disagree, but yeah.
So,
No.
unfortunately, they didn't watch. Yeah, they left your place's door wide fucking open, probably. But like,
Yeah, most of them had to bolt when the siege was going down. But she still left 1 or 2 guys, or at least
Yeah.
1 guy there.
there's at least enough. You think you see another pile over in by the window.
All right, because I already know they were people I did not want to get into a fight with.
I mean, to be fair, you probably could have taken them.
Yeah, but a normal looter isn't going to be able to, so...
No, a normal looter is gonna run the fuck away. Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh no, the feds!
Yeah. Alright. So the room is secure, pretty secure then. And Ian's still laying on the bed, I'm assuming, probably not moved yet.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the immediate thing I can think that he does is probably like drop to his knees next to the bed and just say, thank God he's safe. His condition hasn't improved, but he is safe for now.
Connor? Ian's eyes slowly open.
Ian?
Connor, is that you?
Yeah. Take his hand and say, I'm here, I'm right here.
Where am I?
Home.
What happened?
Something... You blacked out.
What happened here?
It's been a pretty eventful... he's been out for a couple days, I believe. Not that long, actually. The last coma lasted a while, right?
Yeah.
Out of care. Suspicious. I have a lot to tell you, because a lot's happened the past few days, but... what's the last thing you remember?
I don't... Hospital?
You mean when you were at work, or?
Some...
Okay. It's alright, don't strain yourself. You've been out for a few days.
What happened? I've been out for 2 days. What's happened?
Well... Vegas has seen a very interesting past few days.
What do you mean?
Alright. I'll try to explain to the best of my ability.
Explain the thing that is Jeremy.
Because there's... The thing about it is, too, I don't know that it's gone. I can't see. I don't have the sight or whatever. Oh. Interesting. Sorry, I just remembered something I wrote down a while ago. But yeah, Eric Connor will basically try to explain what's happened without going into too much of the supernatural stuff, just in case.
So what are you telling him? Like,
Basically, a war broke out in Vegas.
a war?
Yeah. You remember my friends, right?
The ones from high school?
Okay. Damn. Basically, what's happened is the guy who was the Lord of Vegas is now gone or removed from power.
Lord of what? What are you talking about?
Pretty much the guy who owned Vegas.
Who? What? You're not making any sense.
I want to give you the full explanation. How do I do it? It's not important right now. I'm just happy that you're safe. You're okay. I'll try to explain everything, but it's really complicated. And you probably won't believe most of it. I was there and I don't believe most of it. But for now, I'm just so happy that you're okay. And with that, he just basically pulls you into a hug.
Alright.
He's probably still bewildered and confused, but like, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot to explain, and I don't know the words at the moment, so...
Yep.
Shit, Connor doesn't know the words at the moment. How do you explain to someone that supernatural shit is real when it could very well damage his mind? Wait a minute. What did I write down?
I'm pretty sure you can't.
Yep.
Game over, man. Game over.
Speaking of that, and having Travis speak up, Travis,
Please go ahead.
Yes. It's
Where-
time
Mhm.
to meet up with Candace because a lot of stuff has happened. Casino's under new management. Apparently, anyways.
Where are you trying to find her?
First by phone. And actually in the middle of that magic thing, I suppose Ashton might need a new phone with all that spell slinging that went on. The other session. So we might just wait, we're already back at are we back at LeBlanc's? Yeah, that happened.
If you went back at LeBlanc, she will hand you a new. LeBlanc's keeps like spare cell phones. So.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Ashton will grab those and dial up Candace.
All right. Rings for a little bit. 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 Hello.
Hey, this is Ashton. Sorry, my old phone died.
Oh gosh, you're okay.
Yeah, everything went well.
Where
mostly.
are you at?
At LeBlanc's.
Okay, well, I'm at. She gives you the name of some motel. Can you get here safely?
Yeah. Do you want me to come over?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right there. And Ashton will drive there in his car.
Well, are you sure you want to drive there? Like,
The roads are still fucked up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, assuming it hasn't been that long, has it?
no, it's not been that long.
Okay. Never mind then. So it's still at night. It's not the next day.
I mean, like, it's pretty amazing you were able to make a phone call. Also, like cell service is still very spotty.
Okay, I wasn't entirely sure on the time frame. I'd kind of assumed it was the next day, but in that case,
Oh, it is no. The sun has risen. It's the dawn of the next day.
okay.
We haven't slept.
I get it.
Dawn of day 3. Dun dun.
Thank you.
Yep.
Now the music starts playing frantically and gives you a friggin' PTSD every time you fucking.
So Ashton will jog over to that location then. So I assume the street's gonna be pretty messy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the last time Ashton visited, she totally didn't just eat a guy. That was fun. Oh yeah, so Ashton's heading over there.
There's nothing quite like sharing a meal with your girlfriend. Ain't that right, honey?
The silence is your answer.
Awkward silence. Like maybe she doesn't like sharing.
Doesn't like sharing a meal with me. That's great. Anyway, so. Oh, she's having Discord problems. It looks like.
Yes, I'm like, I unmuted myself and then no one heard me.
Oh.
I said yes. Lucky, and I do it all the time.
Yeah. You show up. You get to the hotel door. You knock on the hotel door, and there is a man who opens the door, and he smiles. He's like, Ashton, so good to see you again. Come in.
Oh hi, Leonard. So I'm fine, everyone's fine, but a lot of things have gone down. And Ashton will explain how
Yes. Come here. We're happy to hear everything, and you can see like So the what's it called? The motel room has turned into what? All right. So you've seen those, the conspiracy theory boards with all the string,
Yeah.
One thing, the hotel room has turned into a living one of those. Like, there are papers and documents like taped up to the walls. There have like floor plans, like building plans curled out on the floor. Like there is like another TV monitor set up with like a disc player, and it's paused on some security footage.
Wow, okay. So what's all this then?
Why, it's the plan for the future.
Oh, wait, what future?
Our future,
Oh,
with the alabaster.
oh wait, so do you guys know everything that happened?
I mean, we saw that we're aware that Father has left. So now is the time to strike. And now is the time to claim my birthright. Our birthright. We're looking at Chris. Candace, take it, I don't care. Like, I don't really want to have anything to do with that place. It's like, sis, come on, I'm going to need you. Particularly if we're going to go up against Regina. Kind of nods.
Why do we need to go up against Regina though?
It's like, what? You want to put her in charge? She's just as bad as my father.
Is that Leonard or Candace?
It's Leonard.
I mean, I haven't known her too long, but she seems pretty nice.
She left. She left my sister and I here. Left us to rot. And then came back into town. And we had to fall into her plan to try to take over. Take what we had been working on for years.
Huh. Wait, do you know why he left then? Was that because of you guys?
Or, I have no clue.
I mean,
Perhaps it is that your group's little plan is the one that made this happen, but again, I don't think you'd be in a position if we hadn't come in and pulled your butts from the fire.
okay.
After all, didn't we just clean up my sister's mess with that red court fellow?
True. I'll give you that.
So, the issue here, as he sort of like starts poring over everything, pointing his head, is going to be grabbing control over as much as we can before anyone knows what's going on. It's likely there is some sort of shakeup with Father's sudden departure. It's likely everything is in chaos, especially with last night. We need to identify what key parts we want to establish our control over and make sure everything's under our wing. And if it's not under our wing, then we need to get it under our wing.
What does Ashton want to do about this? That's Travis, not Ashton. Not in character. He's not the kind of character to refer to himself in the third person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think Ashton is still not even have to try to just work this out between the two. So I think he's going to say something like, why don't we just come to an agreement with who gets what and split things up evenly?
Yeah, they kind of stop and look at you, and they're like, "Do you really think that's going to?" You think you can convince her to hand over her control?
Well, I think she can be reasoned with. I don't think she's as bad as you say she is. Like, I was around your father for a little bit, and that guy was terrifying. Regina can also be terrifying, but she doesn't seem to have nearly as much of a chip on her shoulder.
Leonard kind of walks up to you and puts a hand on you and goes, "You know, bud, that's not the ringing endorsement I think you think it is." Candace kind of goes up and she goes, if you think that you can make this work, I'll trust you, but I'm going to be here helping to make sure that this opportunity doesn't slip through our fingers.
Okay, I can't work against her like this. Like I'm sorry, I can't be involved in this sort of thing.
She just looks at her and is like, what do you mean you can't work against her?
Well, I mean, it seems like you're gonna try to like undermine her, and I know she's.
Her eyes kind of narrow. She's like, did she get to you? And you know, and that's when you notice Leonard kind of move between, like, just like very casually, just kind of move and sort of like lean up against the doorway, like between you and the doorway, but just like, you know, nonchalantly, just like looking over at something else. But he's got like his shoulder against kind of the door, like, and it's like, I'm not blocking you from exiting the door, but I'm totally blocking you from exiting the door. Candace kind of walks up to you and grabs your, you know, your head by the chin and sort of just starts looking into your eyes. It's like, she did, didn't she? She got to you. She's twisted. She's put some kind of mental whammy on you, hasn't she?
Mental whammy? What do you mean? She hasn't like done the making out stuff with me or anything.
And I was like, Leonard goes, you remember what I said earlier? It applies again to this. Like, the fact that you understand about the making out stuff, just, yeah. You sort of start to feel like your energy and your body start to heat up, and your lust and your passion start to, you know, Well, as Candace starts, her skin starts growing paler, and her eyes kind of turn a little more black, and a little more like a statue, with a black-eyed statue, as she's just kind of looking at you and just holding you and like in stillness, and you can just feel like the emotions washing over you. And what are you doing?
I think, yeah. Ashton is going to try to get out of this situation because this is getting spooky. No, I'm pretty sure he recognizes what's going on here. So he's trying to resist those feelings, push them back.
Roll me discipline.
Oh, crap.
That's my feeling.
Forgot how to spell discipline.
Steph dropped out for some reason.
Oh, you have a +1 to that.
Yes, I have average discipline, but the dice have decided not today.
One second, I'm gonna go see what's going on.
Yep, no problem.
I'm enjoying listening.
I think my reasoning for that is, he's been around Regina and them long enough, and saw what happened with Elizabeth and Jeremy. That probably he's probably clued in on to how that thing works. The whole White Court.
Yeah, you literally saw it happen.
Yeah. Also,
you
he's
had
probably
up close and
warned.
personal. It's like, why is this happening?
I feel like Annette may have mentioned White Court vampires in part of the upbringing as well.
What is the rock cat? I'm just trying to sit in the door. Sorry, Discord was freezing over for Steph.
Oh,
Being the butts?
Yes, it was freezing in the butts.
No, being the butts.
It was freezing and being the butts. Yes.
It's never good.
it's cold and tushy.
All right. So So are you going to spend chips on anything, Travis?
Yes. -2. It's almost good enough for a reroll. But I'd probably just get a -1. I did. So I shall spend a chip because Ashton was awakened by Annette Stein. She would have taught him to resist these sort of things, taught him some amount of discipline.
Mm-hmm.
So that's +2. And is this just was this mental stress?
Yes.
I think it might be worth it just to take it and save the chips for later. If it's just one tick.
Mm-hmm.
Just one box.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it then.
Sam. we are kind of in a combat situation now. It's more of a social mental combat. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming you want to try to talk her down from just plain eating you.
Correct.
And she, well, likely wants to get inside your head because she thinks someone else is already in there and there's only room for one.
There can only be one.
Yep. All right. That's fair.
So, now would be your turn. What are you doing?
So let's see. I should want to talk them down. Yeah. Okay. So I guess wait, how would Ashton prove to them then? Would that be like a rapport as in sort of trying to convince them?
I mean, that would be up to you. It's you have to declare how the action is meant to end the fight. You're one of the things is if you're trying to convince someone, you have to tell me how you're trying to convince them. Are you trying to use like logic? Then that might be scholarship. Are you trying to use an emotional appeal? That might be rapport or maybe empathy. You know.
Okay. Take a quick look at these. Rapport is communicate without an implicit threat or attempted deception. Okay. All right. Yeah. So. How would I explain this then? So. Ashton would just say, "No, I know I'm not under her control. Like I know that because Annette explained it to me when I was turned initially, and just now I saw it almost happen to Jeremy. So I want to roll with rapport.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it happened with Jeremy. Regina had to stop Elizabeth.
Yeah, that could be ammunition for later. Let's say no, she's not that bad.
Make the roll. Make the roll.
Yep. I was checking out value. It should be a 4, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Are you happy with that, or would you like to spend some chips?
How? Okay, yeah, I will spend a chip to increase it by 2, saying that, he's Candace's jack of all trades. He's with her. He's not taken over by anyone else. He's doing this because he thinks it's genuinely in Candace's best interests.
Ah.
And I think that's it.
All right, so with a 6, she'll agree to be taken out by your turn, and just not take the social stress.
Okay.
Because that would have resulted in her having to take a social consequence, which,
Yeah.
she doesn't really want to do. In an argument with someone who's her boyfriend. So, is there anything you would like to dictate about how she is taken out before I describe how she's taken out?
Let's see.
It has to make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, just now you have me thinking about ways that wouldn't make any sense but would be hilarious. But no.
What are those?
She just flies back against the wall. It's like, oh, Ashton, I just can't resist your flawless argumentation.
Oh, your argumentation makes me so turned on.
But I think she will as part of being taken out. Nah, I won't dictate anything. I need to look that up and actually think of examples and stuff for that.
All right. So yeah. So you Ashton kind of like she has you by.
Can I input something real quick?
Mhm.
You don't want her to maybe kind of, be willing to talk and think that you're not under Regina's control.
I thought that was kind of
That
what
is-
the whole thing was about. So
That is kind of implied, but that's a good thing to point out.
actually here, could I say that since she's being taken out, she's going to try to help convince Leonard not to view me threateningly? Does that work?
I can. That's probably a little too far.
Okay.
But I can say she trusts you.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, that works.
Earning her trust in this is something that's definitely there. Getting her to what's it called? Take actions towards her brother is a little outside of the scope. But so you kind of there. You kind of see her there, and you kind of see how she's trying to get into your mind, and maybe it's all the sex hormones running through you, but maybe it's also the fact that you actually know her. So instead of pulling away, you kind of grab her by like the face, like she was doing to you, and you pull her in close and just kiss her, and it sort of breaks her concentration for a moment, and for a second everything just dies back, and for no question, Ashton, do you love her?
I will say it's probably a bit early in their relationship for Ashton to love her. Well, no, they have been through a good bit. I will say Ashton might not know it yet, but I think there's probably like the beginning of that, yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna do that. So yeah, see, you kiss her, and for a second it cuts everything out, and then her eyes go wide, and she kind of pushes you away, and like kind of just starts covering her lips. For a second, as you start explaining that you're not under control or anything, and no, as in, Leonard starts looking at you very, very seriously. As he's like, are you okay? Like looking over at like Candace is like, are you okay? She's like, I'm fine. Like hand still covering her mouth, like she's chewing or something.
What's going on?
You're
Okay.
you're there. You're kind of like explaining. It's like I'm not taking it or anything. She's kind of not. She goes, I believe you. I'm sorry, Ashton.
Oh, it's all right. I don't blame you.
Are you gonna reach out to try to comfort her?
Yeah.
So she takes a step back as you reach out for her, and for a second she removes her hand from her face, and you can see what almost looks like a sunburn on her lips.
Ashton will ask her, is she okay?
I'll be fine. I just
Did I do that?
Leonard just kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, look, how about this? How about... And Leonard seems like he's perfectly able to touch you. It's fine. How about we... I'll agree to give this we'll agree to give this a shot with everything. But it's probably best to remember that who's shall we say whose devotion you actually have towards. Like, is it to Regina, who I'm sure she's lovely and all, but is she the one who you're out here spending time with?
No, of course not.
Just glad we're all on the same page there. I'm gonna make sure everything's fine here. I'm sure she's okay. You right, Candace? She's like, yes, it's okay. I'll talk to you in a bit, Ashton. She's back to like covering her face.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of making her way to the bathroom.
Okay. All right, so I'll go back to LeBlanc's and let her know you want to negotiate.
She just nods, is like, that'd be fine. Yes.
Okay. So Ashton will go ahead and leave.
All right.
And head back to LeBlanc's.
All right. So Ashton, you walk back to LeBlanc's. On your way back to LeBlanc, nothing terrible or horrible happened. I'm joking.
Say, cause wait, what are you doing? No, don't joke about that.
Don't joke about peace.
I didn't piss off a leprechaun.
Nothing
time.
happened. Nothing you notice. Nothing whatsoever.
All of a sudden, something comes up from behind you, Ashton, and sort of slams you against your car.
Ow. Please no.
Wrong. And you feel an arm kind of slither around your neck. What are you doing?
Interesting choice of words. Ashton will not struggle too much just yet, but he'll shout at him, "Who the hell are you?"
Oh, come now, brother. You think you go out and change, you forget all about us.
Oh no.
Oh, now he starts struggling, panicking. He panics! Panics!
For this.
What'd you say, Steph?
You asked for this.
Yep, yep.
Yep. Okay, fine, fair. It's fair.
You literally asked.
Literally, yes, technically.
This is your birthday present.
Happy birthday, friend. Your sister.
Yay!
Yo, she looked cray in her picture.
It
I have
might
the rule book
be 'cause she's
open.
a
Let me
crazy
go back
snake.
to it. Oh shit. Yep.
You don't get a human sister. You get a snake sister. She's like, I have to say, it's a lot of fun. It's so much easier to kill things. I get why you became this way. I mean, all I have to do is do this, and she just starts lifting up her shirt.
Whoa.
What? No, I'm not gonna bite you. You're my brother. All I have to do is just show them this. She continues lifting.
No, stop. You're not supposed to do that. People are staring, they might do unpredictable things.
Well, they do. They do the most unpredictable things.
Yeah, don't introduce you to the scenario.
Glorious. And then when they take off all of their coverings also, then that's when you strike. And with that, she's just gonna like reach out, just gonna like hit you in the neck a little bit, like with her hand, just like a tap on the neck.
Okay, that's I mean that's true, but you know, there are other things you can do.
Yes, there are other things. They're also happy to do other things. Let me tell you about all the other. This one time, a man took me behind a dumpster and.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, we've both done those things, not the exact way.
You've met the man behind the dumpster also.
It was different. It wasn't a man in a dumpster. It was a lady in a high-rise.
Do you need help getting rid of the body?
No, I didn't kill her. You don't need to kill him all the time, you know?
Yes, you do.
Wait, why?
Because that's how you become the best.
Where? Why are you in Vegas? What?
I came to find you. everything got so topsy-turvy. I was certain I wouldn't be able to find you, but then I see you walking out of a club. Walking out of a, what do they call it? Oh, yes, club. And then you get into one of those terrible machines with the wheels.
Oh, those are called cars. Yes.
Ah, yes, the terrible machine.
Oh.
No, I'm telling you, they're not terrible. They're great, actually. You
Oh
can
my
go
God,
really
but look
fast.
at all this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Then she starts singing the Little Mermaid song.
Yes. She just kind of pulls out a bag of trash, and when I mean trash, I mean used hypodermic needles. She's like, I am mostly with these. You can put them between your fingers, and then she just like draws back as if she's gonna hit you with the used hypodermic.
No. Please put those away. Wait, and why are you so obsessed with being the best? You can also be friends with them and talk with them. Some of them have interesting things to say, even. You'd be
Yes,
surprised.
they said, oh God, don't tell my wife. I have a kid. Please don't do this to me. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Okay. Considering, you're pretty new to this whole human thing, it's understandable why you're doing this. But if you keep doing that stuff, you're gonna attract some humans that are really, really dangerous, and some other things that aren't humans that are even more dangerous than that.
Yes, but then I just do this, and then all of a sudden she's a snake. In the clothes. Wham! All of a sudden she's just slithering a snake in the clothes. And she sort of slithers out, and then she pops back up, and she's naked. She's, I just do that, and they don't find me.
Well, you can't do that in the middle of daylight.
She's just standing there completely naked. She's like, why?
It's like I'll grab her clothes and pull her into an alley or something. Like,
oh yes, we've done this before.
No.
Oh
We're not
God!
doing that.
This is the human tradition where I go down onto my knees.
Oh my God!
First off, no. Second off, I know how your version of those ends, so double no.
I won't do that. I won't do that part to you. You're at least my brother. So I won't kill you.
And besides, I'm already involved with one of them, and she will kill me if anything happens here. So
Don't worry, I'll get her first.
There are more who would also kill me and you. No. Trust me, this is an awful, awful idea. And it's not happening. I will go into a snake. If you try it. So look, can you try not to kill anyone for a little bit, and we can talk in a...
Not to kill people. It's easy to kill people also. I suppose it's hard not to kill people when they make themselves so vulnerable. I mean, look at that guy. He's still looking at me.
Yes, because
All
you're
I have to do is just wave, and she waves and beckons the guy to start coming over into the alleyway.
Ashton will like stare him down, looking angrily, and do the cutthroat motion.
Only intimidation.
Oh no. I don't have that.
What? Jeremy has that. You should have. Wow.
Oh wow.
I mean, I think you're probably a little bit too of a gullible do-gooder in order to scare away this big, strong, scary man. So it kind of just comes in here, just kind of walks up there a little more, tall, and just kind of puffs his chest out, and he goes, hey, miss, this guy causing you problems? She's like, yes. He tells me I can't do the things I want to do. And he goes, look, she doesn't want to do something, just kind of looking at you. I mean, maybe it's time you let the lady back off. It's like, yes. And she just kind of like slithers up behind him and just puts her hands on the shoulder, just starts like rubbing against him and like showing you her teeth, and pantomiming biting his neck, like. It's like, yes. Yes, brother. Maybe you should let me do what I want to do. And he's like, wait, what, brother? Yes, he's my brother. You guys start looking around, really like. He looks at you, he's like, what the hell is going on here? She's like, no, stay. I need you.
Oh, boy.
No, you don't want any part of this.
So are you going to try to convince him, or are you going to try to intimidate him?
Yeah, convincing will actually work.
Full rapport.
Yeah, so
Well, Jesus.
look, she's not right, she hasn't taken her meds this week. Please, let me just I need to take her home, sir.
All right. So I gave her a +2 because naked.
Okay. That's fair.
So you're like, oh, she's crazy. Oh, it's like, all right. And he goes, it's like, if you need any help, I can help. I'm sure you're gonna tell him no.
Get out of here, please.
He just kind of walks away from the alley. He's just like, what a bunch of fucking freaks.
All right.
You're no fun. So what are we gonna do now that I don't get to eat?
What you can you don't wait, eat? You're gonna eat him?
Yes.
Well, but there's so many other these humans have so much food. There's no reason to kill them.
Yes, they are made of so much food.
Tacos. Oh, you don't know what you're missing out on. Have you had the human food? It tastes so good.
I have had the human food.
No.
And it tastes
Not the humans, but the food they prepare for each other. It's much better, I promise you.
I don't know.
Come with me. We shall have. Let me do a rapport roll.
No, she kind of huffs a little bit and. So I'm gonna you can get that, take that ship for gullible do-gooder. You saved your non-gullible, very naive non-do-gooder sister from killing a very, very confused man. But she'll get dressed and get into the car with you,
I mean, out in Vegas, like that's.
Here's a chip.
What's this for?
Well, it's totally not for the aspect that this all happened right outside of Candace's hotel room, like. Totally not for that aspect at all, and
Uh-oh.
anything that could have.
Does Candace know that you have a sister? Is what we're asking here.
No, she
No.
doesn't.
No one knows.
I don't know what you're cackling about.
I enjoy the scenario. Let me enjoy it outside of whatever the fuck I'm about to dive into. So shut up.
All right. So, I think speaking of things that you're about to dive into,
Yeah. All right, let's get this ball rolling.
yeah, you all kind of walk in and you make your way to a what can be charitably described as a crack den.
Am I familiar with this one, or is this one in Vegas?
This is a Vegas crack den. You've not been to,
Look, I make drugs for fucking Sorona. I've been to a few of them.
Yes, but not in Vegas.
Just not here.
Like,
Ooh, the decor is a little bit nicer. It's a little more dry, less moldy.
yeah. So, kind of walks in and you see Corona. Serena just starts kicking people out, and she's like, "Well, it's not what we're used to, but it'll do." And,
You don't have any clubs in this area?
No, not yet, but hopefully, with the changing of the guard, we can do that. She goes, and Lena goes, "Yes, and you, sir, have been very naughty. First of all, there's apparently trying to dump me for some other whore, and
Were we a thing?
and she just kind of starts slapping you, like, the way that
What? Is this a question I need to ask? Because I think it's a question I need to ask. I assumed you came by, you picked up drugs, and you wanted sex. I assumed that's what it was.
How
I saw
dare
you
you?
once every
How
2
dare
weeks.
you treat me like I'm some kind of two-bit whore that just fucks you for drugs?
I thought you were treating me like that.
And she just starts hitting you again. Serena just kind of goes, like, enough, the two of you. And there is way more important things to deal with. First of all, we need to get Jeremy set up with a new lab here so he can start making his product.
Yeah. What the hell is the thing in the basement on the roof?
Oh, that's a god machine.
That's a what?
It's what the mortals would call a god machine. It is the true prize here. The casino is nice. The the various properties are fine, and ruling the city is all well and good, and something that I think we can do in time. But that is the true prize.
Okay, so what do you mean God machine?
I mean, it's a machine for divinity, for empowering pantheons. It's a Mount Olympus. It's the thing that that monastic order in DC was trying to build and did build. They created a synthetic one, but this here is a genuine article. And I don't think the people here even fully know what it is or how to use it.
Oh. No. Because it was given to Regina.
That is unacceptable.
I mean, Magnus didn't want to fucking use it. It's apparently too much hassle. So now it's Regina's. And I'm assuming.
Oh,
that's-
Magnus was using it. Magnus
No,
was
no.
definitely using it.
Oh.
I fought him, and I know he was drawing from that well of power. Undeniably so. It's the only way he would have stood against me. It's the only way he bested me.
Oh. Hey, what was the lightning? There was lightning. Was that you?
I have no clue.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Some
Um,
other entity that I didn't notice in my scramble with Magnus must have snuck in and intervened on our behalf as Magnus bested me.
Shit. Who do I know that would do that? That could do lightning? Oh shit. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
it could be any of the other Spring Pantheon, but I doubt it. They would not act. None of them would act in such a way. I mean, we have no clue where Starbird is gone. Nihilus is hauled away making his clothes. Ares and Athena are holding down the fort. Sorry, he calls Eris and Felicity are holding down the fort.
And the boogeyman is which one? I'm sorry.
Erebus.
Erebus. And Erebus is doing what again?
Erebus is back there with Felicity. He's currently heading up his territory, and of course, still seeing to his father's own deeds. Just Caitlin is there. She's there.
Oh yeah, the fox lady.
Yes.
Oh, she was nice.
All right. There's a reason Serona probably didn't mention Kitlin. It's like because Kitlin's a member, but I have a feeling that Kitlin's a wild card member. Just kind of does her own thing.
That makes sense.
Is that fair, Steph?
Probably.
Oh, puppy.
Sad puppy. Kitlin is there. It's like, what's Kitlin doing? Kitlin's doing Kitlin things. Like, she's added her power into there. She shows up when we need her. Other than that, she's off doing her own thing and no one fucks with her. All right? Because Felicity and
Because
Eric.
then she puts pudding in people's beds.
Yes. She does do shit like that.
Did I ever find pudding in my bed?
I mean, I have a feeling Kitlin probably goes on adventures with Lena. Is that fair, Steph?
Probably.
I think Alina would be the one to ask about Kitlin. Serena just isn't bringing her up because they don't do. Erebus is the one that she interacts with the most, along with Felicity and Eris,
Okay. Should I get my nice suit so the one guy in the spring coat doesn't go mad at me? Just to keep things on like the up and up.
Do you think you're going to ruin it here?
I mean, there is a good chance I'm always going to do that.
We'll be bringing your things over shortly.
Cool. I need a lot of magnesium.
Well, why do you need magnesium?
A lot of vampires.
Why? No. We're not dealing with that. We are dealing with the fact that apparently the head drug pusher of this area just found himself dead. Which
He did?
means, yes.
Oh, is this you?
No, not by me at all. But this will open up an opportunity for you and us to come in and take over what he was doing. I want you making drugs, not bombs, drugs. Meth, cocaine, whatever have you. I don't care. make it so that we can sell it.
I mean, I do believe I do more chaos with the booms.
She just kind of goes there and she just kind of walks over and grabs you by the back of the hair and goes, "We don't need that right now. We are in a building phase. We're in a new territory. You've already caused chaos. Now, are you going to help me establish control here, or do I throw you out into the wilderness?"
Wait, what?
It was a simple question. Are you going to help me establish control here, or am I throwing you out into the wilderness?
Oh, so you want to make the drugs take over the drug addicts? I just need to know your
The
thought process here.
supply line. Once we control those and we support people, we have power.
But I mean, don't we already have that? I mean, we just took out the big guy. We
No,
can just fill in
they
that.
took out the big guy. They are doing it. We have created a power vacuum. We have created opportunity to seize power and control. But not just for us, for everyone. So,
who's they? And more importantly, who's everyone? Actually, they're about the same importance.
all right, Serrana takes your head and slams it into a wall. Pay attention.
I am.
No, you're not. You're either not paying attention or you're trying my patience, Jeremy, because I know you're not dumb as this.
Okay. Well, then you filled it. You could have just said that instead of physical violence.
She grabbed your head again. Do you have a problem with how I punish you, Jeremy? Would you like me to look into alternative methods?
Not really. So
I hear of a man who removes the tongues of his followers. Shall we take that up, Jeremy?
nah, I'd rather like to keep mine, I guess.
Good. Lena goes, please don't. That'll make him so much less useful. Strone just gives her a "don't you fucking dare" for 5 seconds before she takes a deep breath.
Okay, so you want me to make drugs? That's fine. Sure. Just my stuff's back at the other place.
We'll
And
be
you said you're
bringing
gonna get
here shortly. In fact, she sort of like raises her hand, which sort of transforms again, and she rips a hole, and the various zombified, skeleton people start crawling out. And then she lifts another hand, which starts glowing white, and she sort of draws it in a circle, and a path opens up. She's like, points them through, and they start walking out, just like walking through. It's like they'll pick up everything you need.
Okay.
We're gonna set up here in this humble little abode.
All right.
Do you have any problem with this, Jeremy?
I mean, it's
Sure, as long as there's no problems, with police and stuff.
Again, stops for a second. She's like, very true. However, I think the police have a lot on their hands currently, thanks to you.
I do.
Yes, if they do come around, she reaches into a waistband and pulls out a gun and hands it to you and says, "You know what to do."
I mean, I've never been good at these things, but
And get good. If a policeman shows up here, what do, Jeremy?
I mean, you want me to use this? It's not gonna work very well. I make bombs better.
You just kind of grabs things and then learn.
Okay.
Just grabbing you by your hair. You're short. You're still rather
Yeah.
short hair.
All right. Ow, 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 ow. Not necessary.
FYI, I'm going to give a minor milestone to everyone so far in game. So if you want to swap a skill or swap out an aspect, please make note of it, possibly down in your channel or in announcements or something or random stuff. Anyway, but yeah.
Okay. All right.
So Jeremy, can
Yeah.
I trust you? Can I trust you to guard this little sanctum of power and to do your job?
Jeremy looks at the gun and kind of gets his hair out of her grip, if that's possible. Just kind of,
Yeah.
if she lets that happen. Yeah.
She'll let that happen.
Yeah, I'll guard it.
What will you do if a police officer shows up here?
I mean, get them to go away or deal with it, I guess, is what you're trying to do. And so I'll do.
She takes the gun from your hand, cocks it, and goes, "How about I demonstrate?" And she points it at you.
I mean, wouldn't that defeat the purpose of bringing all the drug stuff? And my eyes are just as blank as they were 5 seconds ago.
She sort of sneers a little bit, nods, and then hands you back the gun.
I take it. He's like, all right.
So what
I'll-
do you do?
I'll try to shoot the guy. My accuracy's
No.
just shit.
What do you do, Jeremy?
Oh. I work for you? Is what you're getting at.
You kill him! Like,
Yeah.
you hear Lena's the one who goes, it's like, gosh, you kill the cop.
Yeah.
Then say it!
Oh, I'll kill the cop.
Again, what do you do if a
oh.
cop shows up here?
Oh, I kill him. Right?
You what?
I kill him, right?
Yes. She kind of taps you on the cheek. You're a dumb dog, but at least you can sometimes learn new tricks. Hopefully.
Okay. Got it.
So she goes, I have things I need to do and practice. Lena, he's yours. Try not to break him. Lena goes, what's the fun in that if I can't break him? Looks over at you and kind of crosses her arms and goes, so, what do you have to say for yourself?
Look, didn't know we were a thing. Literally just thought you were using me for sex and drugs. Want to hit me in the face?
Even
Do
if
it.
I was, do you think that you have the right to go around and fuck whoever you want?
Yeah.
And see, she gets so angry and just like she starts to like charge for you, and then you hear Serrano's voice goes, "Lena, I said don't break it." She goes, she just kind of points a finger in your face and goes, "You better watch out, and so better your little whore. All right, because I don't like people who takes what's mine, and you are mine. Do you understand that? Who do you belong to?"
I'm pretty sure I work for Serona.
Yeah,
And he gives the cheekiest fucking smile, like, hit me.
she just kind of, her eyes go wide, and she like goes again for your throat, and then again it's like, "Lena, he is so asking for it." It goes, it's like, "Walk away, Lena." Turn, walks away.
Jeremy puts down the gun on the table haphazardly. Or on something around there. It's a crack house. I don't know if there's table.
Mhm.
He puts down a surface like haphazardly. It's like, all right. Waits for his shit to get there. This is the same kind of stuff he did in the last town.
What are you doing? Are you doing anything special while you wait?
I mean, how long does it take?
I mean, are you doing anything special while you wait? You don't know how long it's going to take.
Oh. Nah.
Now you're just going to sit there and not do anything?
I can't think of anything to do. Do I need to do anything? Christian doesn't remember. So I'm going to say no.
Sorry, it's late for it's late for me, guys. My brain's starting to go.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
it's not like it broke someone's heart or anything. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. No, there's that. But what am I going to fucking say?
I don't know.
Apologize, grovel.
Yeah, but you're not doing it because I mean, as far as you understand, everything's.
How do I get in contact with her?
All right. So Elizabeth,
I was gonna. It's only been a few hours. What am I supposed to do? Just call her back in the midst of her grief? Like, oh yeah, by the way, I work for Chaos, so yeah, this is a thing that's happened.
no, you're right. Saying nothing is definitely the right way.
Oh yeah. That's also probably true. So I should probably try to get in contact with Trixie.
All right. So we're gonna mute you for a second.
All right, that's fine.
Gonna go back to Elizabeth.
Okay.
So Elizabeth, what do you? So you get home. Everyone's still asleep. And you, of course, the kids are all in bed. You get into your room, and you see like Mary, Ellen, and Jonathan are kind of like all like cuddled up together in an embrace.
I'm gonna get in and snuggle with them. Trying not to wake them, but
Which one are you snuggling against?
my husband and girlfriend.
Which one? You can't. Are you just like, I'm gonna snuggle on top of them so I get both of them? Or I was thinking, which side are you?
I guess I will sandwich Lucky
All right. Okay. Good start. So, kind of go in there and like as you're kind of there, Mary Ellen's her eyes kind of just open up a little, and she goes, "Oh, you're home. Oh, she's just gonna reaches out for you. She's like, oh, we were so worried."
That's all right. I'm sorry I was away so long.
He was up. It took me a lot to get him down and in bed, but did it. Smiles at you. Everything.
Thank you.
Is everything okay?
I didn't expect that I was gonna have to deal with heartbroken teenagers
Oh.
this soon.
She just kind of looks as like she just kind of goes, did I like did we fall into fairy and like wake up like 10 years later?
No.
Okay. Right, it's not the kids, not the wee ones, right?
No, Trixie.
Oh. Some lad or lassie break her heart. Tell me who it is. I'll make sure he don't walk again.
Yes,
I
more
haven't decided
curses.
how I'm going to torture him yet.
Slowly. Slowly is the best. With fire. Lots of things hate fire. She stretches like, do you need anything? I should get up and check on the kids.
I was just in. They're okay.
You look like you need as much sleep as he does. You look like you need more sleep than we lost the thing, and he was worried. I just kept telling him that maybe there's a ton of things that could have happened. Your mental thing. He couldn't hear for, well, shortly after the power went out.
I got knocked out.
You're saying that you were going into a dangerous situation. He was worried, and then we lost everything. And well, I did my best to cheer him up, but I'm not you.
No, but you're you.
She smiles. He goes, "Yep," and as amazing as that is, she's just gonna just like absolutely rubs her belly, her belly. It's like there. It's like you're. He's like you're It's like I'm not the one he burns when he touches him.
That's more a me issue.
True. But yes, you're right. That's like I said, it's a you issue. Stop arguing me when I'm right.
So, if it's a me issue, how can you be upset that he doesn't burn you when he touches you?
Well, I didn't say I was upset. I was just letting you know how much he cares. You think I'm a jealous bitch, don't you?
No.
Now I am offended. All this doing all for you, and all you think of me is some jealous whore out to steal your man.
Lizzie just kind of leans over and kisses her.
She kisses you back, goes, I'm much more interested in stealing you. Okay, maybe, and then she looks down, okay, maybe not much more.
Go to sleep. We can have this argument later.
Very well. If we must. Hmm. Yeah, that seems like a good spot to end that scene. Anything else someone would like to do?
Whose numbers do I have?
Whose numbers in the group does Jared and me have? I should ask.
I mean, you had someone's number written on your hand.
I did. Like I honestly out of character forget.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to remember. Whose number was it? Oh.
Worst case, you could spend a chip and say that you have Trixie's number because didn't you buy an aspect with her?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I'll do that.
Is that all right, DM?
Yeah, sure.
Worst case scenario.
So I'm gonna spend a chip saying I have her number. I am going to let's see. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go out for food, and then I'm gonna go to the nearest taco place or waffle place, whichever's closer. Tacos or waffles?
Tacos. Tacos sound good.
All right, tacos are closer. I'll go there, get my tacos, sit down, and text Tricky.
I mean, do you really think that there's a taco place open right now?
Is there?
There's no power.
Yeah.
There's food trucks.
Okay, so you're gonna go to a food truck.
I'm gonna go to a fucking food truck.
All right.
Probably a smart one would be out there taking advantage of the fact that there's no place else.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Although you plug into other powers, but I'm sure some of them have generators.
Yeah.
Just this case.
I mean, they go out to fest and things.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go out to one of these food trucks. I'm gonna hunt one down. And I text Trixie. The darkness in the basement is a god machine. We don't know who caused lightning. I'm sorry. I might be dead. Send. Then I'm gonna wander back
With my tacos.
So we're gonna pause your scene there for a
Uh-oh.
No, like I'm going to like smash the phone and get rid of it.
second. We're gonna pause your scene there for a second because Elizabeth.
I'm getting woken up, aren't I? It's alright. I have supernatural recovery. I don't need sleep.
Literally don't.
Phone starts buzzing.
I grab it. Hello?
Oh my god, Jeremy's dead.
What?
Jeremy sent him a text talking about some kind of gods and machines and a man with lightning, and said that he might be dead.
Okay. Hold on. And I'm gonna crawl out of bed and go into the living room.
Yeah. That caused issues.
Alright. What's wrong with Jeremy?
She starts breaking down. She can't talk.
Trixie, you need to talk to me.
He's dead. It's all on my phone. It's on my phone. I can't do anything. He's dead because of me. It's my fault. It's my
It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I'm going to roll empathy. To stop
Jesus
crying.
Christ!
Okay.
The hell?
All right.
It
Almost
it
overrid my sexual attractiveness roll.
it takes a good long time to console her
Yeah.
to get out the fact that Jeremy sent a text to her saying that he could be dead.
Oh yeah, that's what she focuses on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best.
Yeah, but this was a text message you got?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure it wasn't the brown-haired bitch just messing with you?
How would she have my phone number?
Did you give Jeremy your phone number?
Yeah.
And she probably took it from him.
But I tried calling it and it wouldn't answer. I think he did something. I think he may have jumped off a bridge. Or maybe some kind of power plant or something. It's about a guy with lightning.
I understand that you're upset. And I think that whatever was said in the text message wasn't conveyed clearly. But I don't think that Jeremy's dead. Okay?
Okay. At this point, you feel a hand running up and down your back.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder.
Mary Ellen is there.
You're gonna kind of mouth sorry.
She mouths, "It's okay." And she points to the phone and mouths, "Trixie?"
Nods. Remember, he works for one of the goddesses of death. And she's probably not gonna let him die until she's done with him.
No. She has the power to choose the slain. She could be killing him right now. Oh my god, we have to do something.
Okay.
We have to go out and find. We have to save Jeremy.
Okay. Do you know where we can find him?
No, and the phone dies. There's a squelch of static before that.
Yeah. I Right. I need to go deal with the meltdown. And I'm hoping that the phone died because of Trixie just being upset.
Mm-hmm. Trixie, she kind of nods and she goes, "No rest for the wicked, I guess." She kisses you on the cheek. I'll continue to hold down the fort. Let everyone know you're okay.
Alright, if the phones are working, I'll try and call.
She nods. It's all right. We, do our best to keep in touch. Keep everyone safe.
Trying.
She's like, "I'll do it." Pushes you out the door. Go save the world.
So I'm gonna head to LeBlanc's to go find Trixie.
Are you reaching out to anyone, like maybe Connor or
Yeah. I'll shoot a text message to Connor and Ashton.
All right.
Something's up with Trixie. Does anyone know where Jeremy is?
All right. So we'll go with Connor first. What are you doing when you get this text message?
I presume he's pretty much still holding Ian. Just
Yeah.
not wanting to let him go.
Are you looking at the phone?
Probably after like the third time or the second time it buzzes. It's like, hey, you haven't noticed.
No.
A minute later. Yeah, once it buzzes, basically puts it off for a second, then does check afterwards.
All right.
Hmm.
What do you respond? Or are you calling?
Yeah. I think I'll... Shit, I don't know what to say. I think I'll just call and ask basically what's going on.
So Elizabeth, you get a call back about a minute later.
Connor, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just spending some time with Ian. What's going on?
Trixie's freaking out because she thinks Jeremy's dead, and when I was trying to get her to calm down, the phone died. I'm on my way over to LeBlanc's now to find her.
Sadly, I don't have any real way to track him, but I have this feeling Jeremy's probably not dead. There was an explosion. So,
I'm pretty sure that he's not dead because I haven't gotten my hands on him yet.
yeah, that's also probably a good point.
Because I'm going to be super pissed if I have to get him brought back to life so I can murder him.
I almost feel bad for him. I don't, but I almost do. I'd reach out to some of my contacts, but he's pretty new to this area. So, they probably have no clue either.
Ian kind of looks like, what's going on?
Just a second, says into the phone. Seems one of my friends has gone missing. Or something like that, anyway.
If you need to go help someone, it'll be okay. I need to get my head on straight.
I know, but that. I know. You're a strong guy, but
I can manage.
I just don't want to leave.
I'm not as strong as you, but I can manage. Kind of looks. Why did you leave your suit on the floor?
Oh. There's a lot I am going to have to explain to you later. But alright. I'll go ahead and see if I can hunt him down.
Thank you.
You should probably meet up with her so that you guys can like coordinate your efforts.
Yeah, definitely is the plan. Because if I just start running off half-cocked into the night, that's not going to end well.
Running half cocked off into the dawn. Like so. Alright, so you two are gonna meet up at LeBlanc, so we'll get back to that thing. I'm gonna go with Ashton.
Yes.
Ashton, you mentioned tacos, right?
Yes.
So where are you going?
I was actually thinking or wondering if we might run into Jeremy.
I mean,
Going
are
to
you
this-
gonna go for tacos?
I think so.
All right, then all right. So you guys are running into tacos, and you kind of standing there, and you see Jeremy just kind of like huddled on a bench, just like sitting there, just like looking around and shoving tacos in his mouth with a smashed cell phone next to it.
Jeremy? Is that you?
Oh, hey! So, you're here.
Are you alright?
Hey, who are you?
Go away. Oh, hi, Ashton.
No, she's this is my sister, sort of.
That's very rude.
I am very rude.
At least he
Hi.
owns it.
So, I'm in deep shit.
I can help you get out of it.
I mean, you really can't.
Yes, I can. I can make all your troubles go away.
You really
People-
can't.
He pulls actually wait, does my sister have a name?
I mean, do snakes have names?
Ashton pulls his sister aside for a moment and gives him this gives her a stern look and does the whole he is not for eating. There's a Lord of the Rings reference, but still, seriously.
Alright, now you guys are done whispering to each other. Who the fuck are you guys? Who the fuck are you?
I'm the answer to all your problems.
You're really not.
We're gonna get tacos and then we'll be right back.
Okay.
First, to at least distract my sister so she'll be busy eating tacos. He thinks to himself. So Ashton quickly buys some tacos. Gives them to her and here, eat these. And then he while keeping half an eye, making sure she doesn't run off or do something weird, he'll go back to Jeremy. Be like, what's going on?
Well, there's going to be a big old boom. But that doesn't involve any of you people. You all been pretty damn nice to me, so I appreciate that. But I do need to
Huh.
tell you, in case I can't really text again. You know that evil, the dark thing in the basement. It was God Machine. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Huh? Uh-oh.
But that's what Surround is after.
What evil thing in the basement?
It's the skeletons in my closet. It's a figure of speech.
You have skeletons in your closet?
And that's another
Really
figure of
talk.
speech. That's another figure of speech. It's okay. It means I have issues that might cause problems in the future.
Well, oh. Well, I mean, can I put my skeletons in your closet?
Mine's pretty fucking overflowing. The death of a lot of people.
I like him. Can I keep him?
Oh my fucking god, no. I'm done with that. Jesus Christ. Just, oh my god, stop.
He's big trouble, and as are you. I don't know. No.
Okay, well that is. And also, there was a thing that interfered that Soren doesn't know about, and that none of us know about. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but it happened. I thought that was Serona, but wasn't.
Ashton,
What?
cell phone bings.
My phone? No, what's on my phone?
Your sister grabs it, starts looking at it.
What? Give me that.
I texted. I texted Trixie saying that I might be dead because probably the next time she'd see her, I might be dead.
These are always so interesting. She's just there, like, tapping and typing. Ashton, are you going to continue trying to wrestle
What?
your phone away?
Yeah, yes, definitely.
All right. So it takes you about a minute, but you're eventually able to wrestle your phone away from your sister. It's like, here's no fun.
I'm plenty of fun. Your idea of fun is very strange.
Sex and violence.
And it's not all cracked up. It's not all that cracked up it is to be.
You obviously haven't had enough sex or violence.
I've obviously had way too much.
Fine with the former, not so much with the latter, though. You're gonna have to work on that.
Yeah, see, that's kind of how my modus operandi. But yeah, so
We should totally go there and put more skeletons in your closet.
yeah. Like, I want to talk to this lady. She seems kind of interesting, and yet, albeit a bit scary. It's like kind of someone who put themselves in my situation willingly, which kind of scares me. Though I did that mostly willingly too. Let's be honest here.
So she's there. She starts like trailing her hands up and down your chin. I know a place behind a dumpster.
So I'm going to roll intimidate.
I mean, first things first. You still have the mental condition of horny on you.
Yep. Gonna pay that the fuck off. With the my treble aspect, actually.
You don't even need
Trixie's.
I'm
just gonna pay it off. Okay.
If you're saying you're gonna tag an aspect, then never mind. Take it back.
No, you had said that condition resolved itself.
Oh yeah, because of the.
Oh,
Because he had sex.
Okay, take your trip back anyway then. Now.
Okay. So I'm going to roll intimidate.
All right. Meanwhile, all this is going on. Ashton, what are you doing? You got the text of. Does anyone know where Jeremy is? About 2 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. I'll reply. I found him.
Bring him to
We're at
LeBlanc's.
XY Street.
So you get a message that says bring him to LeBlanc's.
Okay.
Oosh.
Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
That was for intimidate. I'm going to roll. I'm going to tag. I am become Death Destroyer of Worlds. Can I use that for intimidation?
Sure,
Sounds
yeah.
pretty intimidating to me.
Cool. That's gonna be my reroll. Let's see what
Let's try for -4 this time.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
You are just too out of it to really be intimidating right now.
Well,
You're
I'm gonna
entirely
try
too bad.
tag a few other aspects, if you don't mind.
Did you try for a reroll and still get -3?
I got the
Yes.
exact same roll.
Not the -3, the exact same roll. So I want to
I mean, the results on the die.
tag. I'm not. Can I keep re-rolling?
You have to keep
Because
tagging.
it's still worth it to re-roll. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tag. Let's see. Should I do that? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. I could get a +5.
Actually, I'll help you out here. I will throw a chip at you and say that you are Trixie's mentally and emotionally unstable genius.
Okay.
Not some random
Why
girl.
are you throwing chips at the guy who has 10 chips?
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. I thought you were Patrick for some reason.
Nope.
Just
No,
to
I
use
am me,
Trixie's
so I'm gonna do
mentally-
that. I'm gonna re-roll. If I get -3 again, I swear hack.
If you do, that will be legendary.
No, it's Patrick.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. What was the one you were tagging this time?
I'm gonna tag another fucking thing just to make sure she gets
What
the
was
point.
the one you were tagging this time?
That was the last one. Was I am become death, destroyer of worlds. This time it's Trixie's
Mentally and unstable, mentally and emotionally unstable genius.
Sure.
Don't want this girl hitting on me.
I'm gonna also put I'm not crazy, you're crazy.
Can I do that? It
Sure.
says it's for intimidation.
Not only intimidate, but actually make you look like you're crazy.
Yep. And then so that's a 7. I'm happy with the 7.
So
And I go look to her. Please stop.
so you start like like getting really serious and sort of because it's not please, it's stop. You need to stop like being very forceful. You can see her starting to get really scared, and then all of a sudden she vanishes, leaving only her clothes in their place. What do you do?
She said she's his sister, right? I've seen him turn to a snake.
No.
I have not. Okay.
Yeah, you weren't around for that.
No, I just wanted to know. I look down. I'm like,
Wait, Ashton sees this. He's gonna try to grab for her.
Roll me athletics. Jeremy, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for him to be free. of
Actually, it's
grabbing.
not athletics. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Is it alertness. Oh, then I'll roll alertness too. I guess.
No, not for you.
Oh, okay.
Him.
Jesus.
everybody's rolling so shit. At least me and Ashton are. This is a weird morning.
Okay, yeah, you're able to go there, and so Jeremy, are you looking at the weirdly moving clothes that are on the bench?
Can I look at it menacingly?
Yeah.
I do
Are you
that.
poking at it?
I'm a scientifically curious agent of chaos.
Sure.
I kind of have to at this point.
Here's a chip to investigate what the fuck just happened.
I'm doing it.
All right. So he goes to it, and as he sort of like you see him like lift up the shirt, like the shirt, and then for a second, then you see all of a sudden you see a viper head just like pop up and just like jump out at you, and then Ash just runs through, just like grabs the snake out of the air. And what are you doing with it? Are you throwing it or what?
Oh god. Just shoot your sister.
I'll just I'll grab her head.
Sister into the into the wilderness.
Well, the plan was to like just grab her head and wait. I'm a little unclear on why she was transforming away. Did she want to get away for some reason?
Because he scared the shit out of her.
Shit out of her.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He backed the snake into the corner. So what did the snake do? It struck.
Okay.
Are you going to chastise the snake and say, no, you can't do this?
Um.
Or you're just gonna yeet it and let it solve its own problem?
Yeah. No, Ashton's not gonna. He's gonna make her behave or attempt to. Possibly fail.
So Jeremy, Ashton's talking to a snake. I have a feeling that for the first time in your life, you're not crazy, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Ashton's like, don't you do that, you know? It's my friend. No, don't you get like that with me.
Ah. Okay.
I mean, that I'm not crazy, you're crazy is kind of tip that you might not want to be in this situation.
Oh, so now I'll pay that off then.
I'm gonna pay that off. I'm gonna can I tag an aspect though? Because this is again, he's yelling at a snake. Scientific curious agent of chaos. Why is he yelling at the snake? I could play. Can I tag that? Because it's like oh he's crazy. It's like wait no he's yelling at a snake. I must know why.
Okay, just take your chip back.
Okay. Yeah, a snake there.
All of a sudden, there's a naked woman standing right next to him.
There's a naked lady standing right next to you.
I told you, you can't do
It's
this
his fault.
in
It's his fault.
plain sight.
He wanted me to bite him.
I just turned my head from Ashton to her. I wanted a what?
You were getting all up in my face and being all blah.
I wanted you
Next
to
time you
stop.
do it, Big Brother is not going to be around to stop me from biting the shit out of you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we've told
Everyone is
you,
now staring at this scene.
but I'm a snake, and this is my sister, who's also a snake, but not as
You are in public.
We should
adjusted.
probably put her clothes on. And probably leave.
Yeah, let's
Tell
do
me what
that.
to do, you jackass. Whoever it was that made you so upset, they were right and you deserved it.
I made myself upset. I kind of did all this to myself, so yeah. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Can you put your clothes on?
Don't you tell me what to do. She angrily puts her clothes back on.
We should probably walk away from here.
And
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yes.
Where should you walk?
How about we walk to a secluded place?
Let's go to LeBlanc's. They need you. They want you there.
I
Okay.
really don't want to. Look, I am a bag of troubles.
Yeah, but you really did help us out, so maybe we can help with the bag of troubles.
I shouldn't have smashed my phone. I was kind of planning on not coming back, but it's okay. It's not okay. There's gonna be a god coming after me soon. Gotta make money.
Oh boy.
She wants to take over.
Ashton,
the
are you
city.
urging him towards LeBlanc's?
Yes.
Jeremy, are you going with him?
Reluctantly.
All right. So you guys are making your way there. Elizabeth, you are preparing for it. Trixie, are you telling Trixie that you found Jeremy?
No, because I have to make sure that Ashton can actually do what I asked him to.
Okay. All right. So you start walking down the street, and alertness from both of you.
Ashton and Jeremy.
Yep. Oh. Woo.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I'm out of it, guys.
So, yeah. So Ashton, you're walking around, and you see a figure kind of like sort of step out of an alleyway somewhat in front of you and just start shadowing your movements on the other side of the street. Are you paying it more attention or trying to ignore it?
Yeah, I'll pay a bit more attention.
So you turn, and that looks really familiar. That is a man in a black robe, in a hooded black robe, and he's lifting his hand, and he's pointing, and all of a sudden, energy starts flowing up his hand.
Oh,
What are you
let's
doing?
Get everyone. Duck everyone into an alley or something.
All right.
Ah.
You you try to yell, get everyone into an alley as lightning shoots forth from this man's finger and slams directly into Jeremy.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I need you to soak me 12 points of damage.
Okay. I can.
Or just declare that you're getting taken out. In which case, I will tell you the consequence.
Huh. 12 points of damage. Fuck. Now, does this work on my inhuman toughness and stuff?
Yes, your inhuman toughness will apply for this.
So what does your
Okay.
toughness do?
It's 5. I have 5. 5 tough. I have 5 toughness. I have.
You need 5 endurance, or
No, I have 3 plus the inhuman toughness gives me 2 additional boxes of physical stress capacity.
okay,
So
so you
5
have
total.
5 stress.
Fuck. I could take a severe and a mild. And the 5 box.
It's up to you if you take a severe and a mild, or you can just be taken out.
I'm gonna be taken out.
All right, You don't take
You
it.
have what kind of toughness do you have?
I have 5 stress boxes.
No.
Inhuman toughness.
Inhuman toughness.
Yeah.
So that's 1 armor.
Yes. So is it it's a physical stress.
Yes.
Okay, so that knocks 1 off of it.
Down to
Which
11.
makes it 11 points.
Oh, so then I could take the 5 box and stress and then take a severe.
Yes.
Or mild and a moderate. Okay, I'll just
Do you have your mild and moderate clear?
No, I have a mild. So
So you'd have to take a severe.
What's in the moderate right now?
No, there's nothing in the moderate, but because the moderate got moved to a mild, I thought from the zappy from the thing from the barrier. I thought. Did I track that wrong?
I don't know what you're talking about. The zappy from the barrier.
Remember, I got damaged from the barrier.
Which barrier?
No, I didn't. You're right. Never mind. I have nothing. I came out of that unscathed.
I mean, yeah, Connor got slammed into the barrier. Connor's not feeling too good.
Right.
Elizabeth tried to mind fuck you.
Oh, that's the mental.
Yeah.
Yes, but unless you have separate consequences just for, say, physical, they all use the same consequences.
Oh, so like I could only have a mild or a moderate. I mean a moderate in mental or physical.
Yes.
Yes.
Not one in both. Okay, so then no, those are taken up from Elizabeth.
Both my mild and my moderate.
What is in them?
Well, the
what
mild
was-
should be healed. If
Yeah.
you got that last session,
Yeah, the mild's healed, and because I got a moderate from your mind fucking stuff. No, the ceiling's mind fucking stuff. Sorry, it was the evil dark.
So the moderate from the ceiling mind fucking you?
Yeah, last game. So that's a mild.
No, the mild was the here's the whispers. That was a mild consequence.
Oh, yes.
And then you took a moderate consequence of horny, which started healing last session. And it takes a full session for it to heal.
Okay. So if I had that moderate, what is it now?
It's still horny.
It's still in the moderate slot?
It would still be in the moderate slot. Yeah, it's filling up
Okay.
that.
So then either I take a 5 physical and the severe, because I can now do that, and that'll be done. So I'm going to do that or get taken out.
If you get taken out, I get to decide what happened. You control the scene, but I will be able to put down what happened. And you will.
Okay.
Question is, do you want to soak the damage and take up your slot to tank this hit and keep on ticking? Stay in control. Full control.
Oh, mainly because of Jeremy's mindset. I think he'd just be taken out by it, honestly.
Is that a thing I can do,
Yeah.
or is that not how I should judge this?
Fuck it takes me out and let me say things. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So here are the stipulations. One, Serona has stipulated you do not die because that's the thing.
Okay.
However, you are severely hurt by this attack and are definitely not conscious. So you get to decide how you get taken out in this situation. So please describe how this lightning bolt attack takes you out.
Ashton says.
Oh, and you get hit by the attack also. That's the other thing. You don't like dodge and fall down a well and have a piano fall on you.
Okay. So those are the things, and now that I've declared this. Okay. So then Ashton says down and gets to the alleyway. I look, there's a lightning strike. I look at it and it just zaps me the fuck out, and then I just fall over.
All right. Jeremy, Ashton, you're there. Jeremy just got his ass laid out by a lightning strike. What are you doing? As you ducked for cover.
What the fuck? I look back to see if the guy is still there.
Go on.
I pick up Jeremy and start running to LeBlanc's. What's my sister doing?
Following after.
Okay. Yep.
So I think that might be a good spot to end it for tonight because it's nearly 11.
Yeah, I'm tired.
So we have two people in the competition for MVP this session. So Connor, I'd like to start with you.
Mhm.
I'd like you, Connor, to give me a case why Ashton needs to be MVP this session.
I can think of two good reasons.
All right.
Those being his interactions with Candace being kind of fun to watch, and also his sister making his life hell.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty great.
Great. Ashton, I need you to make the case for Connor as to why he needs to be MVP this session.
Just demonstrating his commitment to Ian and his well-being. Pretty good character.
You two being the running mates, and of course not being able to vote for yourselves, are of course voting for the other two people. And so that leaves Jeremy and Elizabeth. Which one of you would like to vote first? Which one between the two of them? You'd like who wants to go up first to vote for MVP?
I mean, I'll discuss it.
If she has an idea about actually who. I can't hear you, yet, Elizabeth. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'll go then. It's like, because Connor, who's going home and taking care of the loved one, that was super duper sweet. And that was really, really nice. And I liked that. I was going, oh, the whole time.
So your votes for Connor?
Yeah. But then I'm going to have to give it to Connor, though, because between him and his interactions with his sister and Candace were fucking amazing.
You wait. So which one are you giving it to?
I'm gonna give it to Ashton.
Ashton. All right,
was-
Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Who are you voting for?
I'm gonna have to go for Connor because he actually managed to succeed in what I think most of us were trying to do of go home and just be with our family
Even if it's only for a little bit.
and not have more drama.
Congratulations to Ashton and Connor, MVPs of this this episode. I hope you loved it. I hope you had fun, and I hope.
Now we have to pick a name for Ashton's sister.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Also, nods. Please get your nods in. So far, Steph has gotten her nods in the channel.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.